Hey, this is DJ Mike from Dance Time in Texas, and you're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KZZWLP Conroe and 106.1 KZCCLP Conroe, and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hey, what's going on, Conroe? This is YPC, Young Professionals of Conroe, coming at you. Here we are. Are you tuning in? At 106.1 and 104.
You done messed up. Let me tune into 104.5 if you're towards the lake or Montgomery. 106.1 if you're in our area, downtown Conroe.
Hold up, man. Don't interrupt me. Tune in at 106.1 if you're out that way, and 104.5 if you're out that way.
You don't even know where that way is. And 106 is after 104.
It's 106.1 and 104.5. That's what we're doing, and that's where you should be tuning.
That's right. How are you doing, Taylor?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm nervous about this evening.
This what? This
WOD, this
weapon
wheel
of
of
mass
death.
destruction. Wheel of death? Okay, never mind.
Where was the end?
I don't
man?
know. I don't know. So we have a great
Special
guest lined
today?
up. Yeah, everybody's special that comes on YPC.
That's true.
So, the guest is, her name, Journee.
With founder of Conroe Creation. She's done a lot for herself within a short amount of time, brother.
Very, very short, but we'll leave that to her to explain her story.
We don't want to spoil anything.
No spoil. Spoil alert. She's, never mind. Spoil alert. Spoil alert. If you want to find out, just tune in to 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Radio.
Better yet,
yeah.
tune in to 104.5 and 106.1 FM Lone Star Radio. Check out our YouTube at YPC936, our Facebook at YPC936, and our website at YPC936. If you have any questions, any concerns, or if you have any ideas, or if you're looking for a little inspiration or a mentor of sorts, go ahead and email us at ypc936@gmail.com.
Okay, so let's do a little refresh. Tell everybody about why we started Young Professionals of Conroe.
I don't remember, son. I thought we started Young Professionals of Conroe to goof off.
That's the second part.
That's the second part.
That is the second part. What's the first part? The main part.
Let me think. Give me a minute. That's right. We wanted to help the city grow.
Help the city grow.
And we wanted to help the community.
We do.
That's all of y'all.
Yeah, and to highlight each individual 40 years or younger.
Entrepreneur by entrepreneur.
That's right. People
One
helping
by
people.
One. People helping people. Community helping community. City helping city. This is your city.
Yeah.
This is your community. Your voice is louder than you think.
Guys, if you guys have not been to downtown Conroe, I highly recommend you guys park your car, find a spot, and walk the downtown
The
district.
streets are beautiful.
It is beautiful. Brick laid, great restaurants,
It's cobble
great coffee.
laid. It's cobble.
What?
Cobble.
Cobble what?
Cobblestone.
I don't want to get technical. It's just beautiful brick.
It's beautiful cobble.
Well, no one cares.
The city planners would get upset with you for that.
We'll see. But we
Get 'em.
definitely want you guys to come out to Conroe. We got 2 theater, Owens Theater, and the Crichton Theater. We got great food, Pacific Yard House. Shout out to them. Shout out to Red Brick Tavern.
Shout out to Corner
got
Pub. Shout out
great
to Red Brick
food.
Tavern. Shout out to Pacific Yard House.
Shout out to Great
Martin's.
Coffee.
Shout out to 202.
Hey, I said shout out to Great Coffee.
Shout out to Gallivant's Coffee.
That's right.
You were leaving 202 out, man. We got a wonderful bike shop here as well.
Yes.
There's a lot of great shops here, all of which are individual and family
A
owned.
lot of retail shop, a lot of boutique. Come check them out, On the weekend, bring your family out. If it's nice outside, walk the strip, walk the block, walk the square. It took me 10 minutes to walk the square. And it was beautiful, Oh, one more thing. Shout out to the upcoming business that's coming into downtown Conroe, The Firm.
The Firm.
You know anything about The Firm?
I don't.
It is they specialize in mead. I never heard of what mead is until.
Oh, I have heard about them.
Okay, what do you
Yeah.
have? What have you heard?
Minimal. Just that they're coming in and a little bit about what they do.
What is mead?
Mead is a type of brew.
What?
A brew.
What kind of brew?
You have mead, you have ale, you have IPAs, you have beer. That's what I got for you, son. I don't drink.
Well,
You're asking the wrong guy. I'm not Thor.
Blue Epiphany is coming to downtown Conroe. Big shout out to Blue Epiphany, downtown Conroe. So follow them. They have an event going on this Saturday. It's like a trade show or something like that.
Shout out to Blue Epiphany. Shout out
12 to
to
6.
You know, there's a lot of big things coming to Conroe. Not just the stuff that we'd be able to mention here today, but there are a lot of big things. So one thing that we should really shout out to is Jody Chikowski. Jody Chikowski has been so gracious enough to endorse our show and endorse our endeavors of YPC. And so there are a lot of big things coming with YPC as well. So all of you entrepreneurs, keep on the lookout for stuff that we'll have going on and events that we'll be posting out via our Facebook page, via our notifications, via our YouTube channel as well, and here on our show, and here through Lone Star Radio. But also follow to keep tabs on what's going on in the city and other entrepreneurs that are on the rise.
Follow us on social media, pretty much. Just follow us, and you'll get all the scoop, get all the news, get all the hot things going on. And if you have ideas, we would love to hear ideas, brainstorm with you, kick it back and forth. Reach out to us on our YPC, social media. We would love for you to be a part of growth in your city. You know what I mean? It's not just my city, not just his city, it's our city. So we're all about growth. We're all about foot traffic. We're all about putting Conroe on the map. So that's all I got to say about that.
I was looking at a map the other day, son.
And what happened? What did you find on the map?
I got confused.
Unbelievable. The firm. I'm still trying to look at
I
the
couldn't
firm.
find Conroe, and then I realized I wasn't looking in Texas.
And?
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Hey, I was trying to make a joke. You're too wrapped up in your cell phone.
Are you on TikTok? I had to come in and tell you gotta get our phone while you're doing the intro.
There you go.
Okay, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at
Jerk.
the firmery. I was trying to find a firmery.
It's not about your phone. It's about the show, son.
Well, good luck about trying to find something to say firm in Conroe that's not a law firm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
I Googled it, and it was nothing but law firm that popped up. I was like, man, it's the firm. It is the firm.
It is the firm. Because I'm not going to say that. That's a bad joke that'll get me in trouble. Okay, so back to it, son. So YPC initially started because we really wanted to help the community. One thing that we really wanted to do was make this a more business-friendly town and a more business-friendly Conroe. So by reaching out to entrepreneurs, every business starts with you, the individual. Each business in the history of business all started with an individual. I don't care how big they are, how small they are, how medium-sized they are. It all started with you.
What about Ben and Jerry's?
What about Ben and Jerry's?
That's two people.
That started with you.
Well, I mean, it didn't start with just Ben, and then you met Jerry.
Ben and Jerry had an idea, just like
Together.
Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the story behind Ben and Jerry?
It's just they're two buddies. They wanted to make some
And
money.
it all starts with you. And maybe you and your buddy. Like Son and I. He's my buddy. I'm your buddy. Don't make the face. All right.
No,
That's
just
fine.
playing. We're buddies.
We're buddies.
We're buddies. We got a lot of great ideas. You know, we kick ideas back and forth to each other, and sometime, things that I can't solve, you come in and you help me out with it. You know what I mean?
And
Like I'm not good at certain area that you're really good at.
And that all comes back to delegating. And when I say that it all starts with you, that's a great point, Dick. There's always a need to reach out to others. Sometimes you don't need to, and you can, whether that be an individual, somebody that's live, or whether that be information or somebody that you follow on YouTube or Instagram. I mean, the world is so easy to obtain information and to obtain inspiration. But don't ever forget that inspiration starts from within you, and then you take it from there.
Yeah, and being an entrepreneur doesn't mean that, you need a college degree. You just need passion, love. All the guests that we had on here, some had degrees, and they went to work. They actually had a career going on their degree, but actually didn't make a living, being an entrepreneur from their career. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We got what? Galindo. We got look at Marcos last week. We got upcoming guests that will be on and tell their story that they didn't go to school, they didn't complete school. It wasn't for them. So I feel like this is what I feel. I feel like a lot of people that I talk to can relate. School's not for everybody. I'm not a school type of person. I need mentorship, guidance. A program that can actually highlight an individual specialty, what they're special at, what they can fall in love with, and we bring and connect other entrepreneurs that can actually help that individual grow in that field. Hold their hands, guide them, mentor them, say, hey, this will happen, this is normal, but we'll get through it. And I got through it. I'm gonna show you how you can get through it. We need that in Conroe. We need that business development with other entrepreneurs that want to see the kids that's growing up have a second avenue and not just going to school. School is not always the solution.
No, it's not.
And that's just my belief. I might get some backlash on it, but yeah, you got to read, write, do math, learn, but they're not teaching people skill. And I think people skill is very important. Learning how to talk to people, learning to not be rude, what to say, how to say, handshake, looking people in the eye. They're not telling you that in school, but all those traits are very important.
There's pros and cons to all aspects, and a lot of it comes down to, as San said, you, the individual, and how you learn is original to you. And one thing in school that I was never a big fan of was job placement testing, to highlight on what you were saying. And I always, whenever I went into that, I was like, that's not what I want to do. I was like, yeah, but that's what your personality is. But what if I don't like my personality? What if I want to change my personality? I was like, well, you can do that too. They didn't walk you through that. So there wasn't much of an aiding in becoming who you want to become and obtaining what you want to obtain and doing what it is that you want to do. It was more following a preset guideline of systems. And there is also a time and place for both. If you want to be a doctor, you can't just go out. Don't go start. If you want to be a surgeon, please don't go start operating on people in a back alley.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that. That's not what's being said. But if your goals are to open up a coffee shop, to open
a
up
boutique shop,
to open up a food truck,
or Conroe Creation, a silhouette thing. I think I ruined that. It's okay. That's it. Or a wellness place.
Yeah, I don't have a collegiate degree. That was initially the plan, and I got talked out of it. And I met a lot of guys that were a lot more intelligent than a lot of doctors, and they showed me a list of doctors that were coming to them. And so, yeah, these doctors look to us for guidance. They send us the people that are too complicated. I thought, wow, and you don't even have a collegiate degree. No, you know what they do? They read a lot.
Yeah.
And that's technically how a lot of these degrees got started, by reading books. And so when you notice you go to school, you read a lot of books.
You do.
So, there's ways to accomplish most things, and it all comes back down to you. College is great. Not going to college is great too. There's pros and cons to both. It's all up to you. So, and if you're an entrepreneur and you want to learn more about some of the basics, like banking or insurance,
yes,
or finance or anything along those lines, some of the are business law, the LLCing process, or what it's like, or how to make the sale, anything like that. So YPC is going to be doing monthly entrepreneurial seminars that are also going to be endorsed and sponsored by the mayor of Conroe, Jody Chakowski. Shout out to Jody.
Shout out to Jody, Mayor Jody.
And these are going to start in March, located here at 202 Main.
In downtown Conroe.
In downtown Conroe. So shout out to Keith, shout out to Adam, shout out to 202.
Shout out to Jody.
Shout out to Jody.
Shout out to Holly.
Shout out to Holly.
Shout out to YPC. We're making big moves, and we want you to be a part of the growth. You know what I mean? It's not about us. YPC is about our city, our
It's
community.
about you.
Yep, it is about you, and you know, being an entrepreneur, you need to know the ins and the outs, not just the good time, the bad time, but knowing how to manage your money. Also, you know what I mean. You have a little money coming in. You make 100, you spend 1,000. That's irresponsible. So we want to make sure that we have this entrepreneur course to help guide you through it. So
To help guide you through the basics to make sure that you're not getting yourself in trouble.
Exactly.
There sometimes, depending upon what it is that you want to do, there are steps that you take within a city, there are steps that you take within a county, sometimes there's steps that you take within a state, and sometimes there's steps you take within a nation. All depending upon what it is that you're wanting to do and what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. So we're going to have people that come in. So keep an eye on that and come check it out and find ways to help manage your books, little things that we're going to offer to you to help you keep everything organized and to help keep you out of those traps and help keep you out of those holes. YPC is here to give back to all you young entrepreneurs under the age of 40. So come on by. The first round's on us.
the first round is on us. Sponsored by Jody.
Sponsored by Jody. Technically, the first round's on Jody.
That's right. Jody loves and cares about our community.
Yes, he does. And so does YPC. So, Journee is here. We're going to bring her in just a second. Before we go, Son, how do you spell Journee?
Journee.
That's correct.
That is correct.
All right, we'll see you guys in a minute. Let Journee get settled. Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? An original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Cobion, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original.
Lone Star Boxer Rescue is a nonprofit organization serving Montgomery County and surrounding areas, dedicated to the health and well-being of the boxer breed. Lone Star Boxer Rescue is run and managed 100% by volunteers since 1999. Our main objective is to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome boxers that come to us from many sources, including local animal shelters, owner surrenders, and strays. For more information about Lone Star Boxer Rescue, visit our website at lsbr.org.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show, with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is YPC, and we are back. Journee is here. She is here to create some motivation for you here in Conroe and wherever else you may be listening. Journee, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really well. Thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for inviting me. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. We're excited to learn a lot more about you.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited about being here and hanging out with y'all.
I hope you're excited about the last part also.
Oh, yeah.
You excited for the wheel?
I hope so. Maybe.
So tell us a little bit more. A big question that we had when we were talking about you was, why Conroe Creations?
Well, I started out the shop doing like Conroe silhouettes. Whenever I moved to Conroe, I had wanted the lake silhouette to hang in our house, and I couldn't really find one, so I made one for myself, and that's what I started my shop doing, was a bunch of Lake Conroe silhouettes.
When was it established?
Actually about 8 months ago, so less than a year.
Wow.
It's
So
a
not
lot of
even a year yet.
success.
Yeah,
Less
it's
than a
been
year.
busy.
Yeah.
So, who are your main? I guess who do you attract, and how do you sell Conroe Creation? All the
So
silhouette.
I started on Etsy, and I still have my Etsy open today, and I also am on Instagram and TikTok, and I recently just built my own website, so now I have a website.
All of which look wonderful. Actually, I haven't seen your TikTok yet,
Yes,
though.
gotta find me on TikTok.
Let me find this on TikTok.
Oh Lord.
You're going to find it right now? Oh,
Yeah, I've actually
I just got
a,
TikTok.
I got a video with 1.1 million views. So
Get that
I'm
out of here.
serious, It's exciting.
That is exciting.
I don't even have TikTok.
You know, I
I'm
just
on
got
my
TikTok.
phone. Act like I have TikTok.
My wife made me
Show
get
me
TikTok. You want
Yeah,
to?
1.1 million view.
The first thing-
Shout out, famous.
So, Conroe Creations on TikTok?
Yes.
Conroe space? Nope, you're
No,
right
no
there.
space.
You
While
just
he's
type in
looking you
Conroe,
up,
it's the first
go
thing.
ahead and
You already
tag
have
your name
30?
on TikTok. Tell everybody your tag name on
Yeah,
TikTok.
my TikTok is at Conroe Creations.
That's it? What about Instagram?
space. Same thing,
Wow.
Conroe Creations.
Look at that.
See this real quick.
Same thing. Conroe Creations all around the board. Website, conroecreations.com, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yep, everybody go check her out. If you haven't seen or don't know what we're talking about, go check it out right now. Push pause and go check Journee and Conroe Creations out. It
trying to
is
find that 1 million
wonderful.
views.
She's phenomenal on all accounts as far as social media and website go. You're trying to what?
Trying to find that 1 million view.
I didn't see that one. I saw a lot of
It's
several
somewhere.
thousand. And when did you say you created TikTok?
I did TikTok, recently, maybe like 3-ish months ago.
And already almost 34,000 followers?
Yes.
Nice.
Fun.
I can't find it. I want to see that 1
Let me
million view.
see.
What's so special? Let me see this.
Right.
I want to know too. I want to know what
Scroll
it.
too far.
And I know this is a dumb question, but I'm not that creative. What is a silhouette?
It's the outline of the lake. Like
It's
the
an
shape
outline.
Of it.
So, like, you know how whenever you remove a background from somebody, you take their silhouette.
The outlining.
Yes,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay. Damn, that's probably a dumb question. Don't
It's
kill
not
me.
there's no such thing as a dumb question. And who you think's gonna harm you, son?
A silhouette?
A silhouette might harm you. It might, especially if it gets thrown at you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, let's see it. Ooh, working on an order from one of y'all. Thank you, TikTok. Let me see this real quickly.
TikTok, I can't thank y'all enough for all the kind words
Can they see it?
and all the support I received from my last video. I gained over 1,000 new TikTok followers, countless new Instagram followers, and so many people favorited my shop. I'm so
High five.
thankful for that. So for this video, I thought what could be better than working on an order from one of y'all. So this order is for McKenna, and she ordered a sign for her daughter's nursery. So the first thing I did was paint the whole sign in pretty pale pink color.
The lampshade.
I used a lampshade to make a gold trim around the sign, and then I next lettered it in pencil first before going over it with an Sharpie oil-based paint pen. And this is how it turned out. Thank y'all so much for all the support.
So 8 months, and then 3 months for this. What would you say? What do you contribute your success to on social media?
Social media, I have to say, just being consistent, posting every day and staying active with it, and posting new content and different content. So definitely just staying consistent with it was the game changer.
What's your favorite platform?
It'd be, I guess, TikTok, just because people are a little nicer on TikTok.
Yeah.
Really?
Are people not nice on other platforms?
TikTok, people are excited to follow you and watch your content. I guess with Instagram, people aren't as willing to follow. They'd rather just kind of stick to their friends.
I've definitely noticed that with my wife, because we had these months, because she had it for months before me, and it was always, and it was just like zeroed in, right? Yes. And she goes, yes. And she'd be making all of these sounds. Yeah. And what are you doing on your phone? I said, why are you so engaged with this little device? She said, oh, I'm on TikTok. I said, what's TikTok? She's like, oh, it's this thing. And she showed me this video of a dog, and I went, no. I can't get wrapped into it. It looked like something you could just get drawn into, sucked in, and
absolutely.
just and it engulfs your
Absolutely.
world.
It's always animal.
It's always animals.
It's always animal.
It's always animals.
They get a lot of views.
Apparently, it's not just animals.
Oh yeah,
So-
TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok. So I definitely see it. She doesn't do that on anything but TikTok. That's the only thing that keeps her attention that focused on her phone.
Yeah, I can get on TikTok and you start scrolling, and next thing you know, an hour's gone by. So, yeah.
Really? So
It's
TikTok.
engulfing.
Okay, so make sure you guys know that if you guys want to market yourself, TikTok, social media, Instagram, be consistent.
Yeah, be consistent. Consistency is a good word. It was in our last show, the show that you watched too. Yeah.
good.
So when you said it on the phone when we were speaking, loved it.
I know, and I said that after I had watched the show, so I was
Oh.
stealing ideas.
Okay. What was the hardest thing starting up?
I don't know anything that was starting up. I was just kind of winging it, so I was always better than I expected. But I'd say things have gotten harder as I've gotten busier, just trying to manage my time between my child and the shop. They both seem to need more attention than I'm able to give both of them. So she stays home with me full time, and yeah, she wants to
How old
play
is she?
all day. She's 2.5.
2.5. Wow. And she speak, right? Can she talk?
Yeah, oh yeah, she has a lot to say always.
I have a 1-year-old, and
Who's also pretty sassy.
yeah, she's nice. She can say please. I don't know what this is. When she wants something, she'll say.
Oh, in
Yeah,
sign
I've
language.
no-
Is that sign language?
Is that?
I think so.
Yeah, she does this.
Who taught her sign language?
I have no idea.
No, she
I
knows
don't
more
know.
than I do.
She just, my wife says, say please, and she'll be doing this.
Please.
And I know she's not,
Oh.
like, deaf. Can I say that without offending anybody?
Son.
I say a lot of stuff that could offend somebody.
So, okay, back into Conroe Creations. All right, so at first it wasn't as difficult as it was now. At first, you had mentioned there were back to the whole consistency thing. It was kind of in, it was kind of out. When did that change? What was the biggest, most drastic effect?
I don't know. Just one day I decided that I wanted to see if I could make a living out of it. And we've gotten closer to putting my daughter into school and considering going back to work. So I was like, I'm just going to give this my all while I'm home with her and see if I can kind of grow a business out of it because I enjoy doing it and I want to continue to do this. So.
And you were in the corporate world before?
Yes, I was at a staffing company. So I was staffing substitute teachers into schools that need substitutes.
And what's it like in comparison, having Conroe Creations versus having a steady day-to-day?
It's night and day different that this is better. I love being home with my daughter and the flexibility. I wouldn't say this is less work by any means. I probably work way longer hours and way more than I did when I was in the corporate world, but it's a lot different than it's something that I enjoy doing. So, and I can kind of set my hours that if I just rather stay up and work really late one night and get a bunch of stuff done, I can do that and spend the whole next day with my daughter, and I don't miss out on anything like I did when I had a job that I had to be at all day, every day.
Wow. So this was a hobby before it was a business.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I was just doing it for fun and making things for myself and my own house. So.
And how did you learn how to do all this?
Just a lot of practice. I follow other hand letterers on different social media sites, and I was like, I want to do that. So literally just pen to paper, practicing, and YouTube videos. That always helps.
YouTube videos.
Way to
the
go.
Same thing Douglas said. He said if he don't know something, he just YouTube it.
It's so
Google it.
easy to learn it
Oh,
now.
yeah. You can teach yourself just about anything these days with the internet.
And with enough consistency and with enough, drive, you can make anything happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's true. So corporate America wasn't working out. This was a hobby before it started to be a business. You say you got so busy. Have you hired anybody to help you out?
I actually just hired someone this week. She'll start with me next week, and she's going to help both with my daughter and with the shop. So helping me package orders.
Very cool.
And help me get my daughter out of the room a little bit so I can get some work done.
Very
so like
cool.
an assistant.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's awesome.
I'm super excited.
Just to grow in 8 months to have an assistant, and who knows where it's gonna go from here. Do you have a 5-year plan?
I don't. Right now, I'm winging it. I'm just trying to figure out. Right now, I'm kind of figuring out what things work and what doesn't work and what things I want to keep in the shop. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of painted jackets, but I'm not sure if that's something that's going to stay long term. So right now, I'm just kind of still get my bearings. I mean, still within the year.
I'm gonna check out your website real quickly. Go ahead and just keep talking.
So what practices work as far as generating more and more business consistently? Is it just do you think it's word of mouth? Or?
Absolutely. I mean, keeping customers happy because they'll tell their friends if they have a really good buying experience. So, I mean, the saying the customer is always right really does ring true. I mean, keeping everybody happy and being extremely responsive to messages. I get complimented a lot that I'm very responsive to my emails and social media, and I try to answer messages morning and night, every night. So, yeah, just keeping customers happy. So word of mouth is some of the best marketing you can get.
Okay, good advice. So that balance between the time of work and mom, what's some advice that you have for some moms that are trying to balance the same things?
Shoot, I think I'm the one who needs the advice. I'm working on it. I mean, I'm
That's
trying
easy.
to
Get an assistant.
No, get an assistant.
That's what I'm doing.
That's all you need.
No, just trying to get her on a good schedule. I've gotten her nap time schedule a little bit better, and she naps for 2 hours still, so that's really helpful. And getting up before she does in the morning, so I have time to kind of do some things while she's still sleeping.
Self-time.
Yes, and I just kind of occupy her. I let her work with me a lot, so I mess up on signs a lot still. So I'll give her my mess ups and let her paint on them, so she thinks she's just working right alongside me, and it keeps her happy.
Wow.
That's nice.
So 8 months in and you have an assistant, you're very, very busy. Maybe in a year, going towards a year, you think that you might need more help?
I hope so.
How many
That's the plan.
projects do you have right now?
I've got about 85 open orders right now.
How long does one order take?
The signs take me about 30, 45 minutes to letter them, and then packaging takes another 15, so maybe an hour-ish per sign.
Okay.
How many hours do you work in a day?
The last few weeks I've been working 12-hour days, 6 days a week. I took Sunday off last week. But
Good for you.
This is a full-time job.
absolutely. And things might go a little faster if I also wasn't trying to keep a toddler from jumping off of things and putting things up her nose and in her mouth. And
Sounds like you're doing a wonderful job.
well, thanks.
Yeah. Being that busy and
Yeah.
still having, a 2.5-year-old, a toddler at home running around being crazy like her father and just
Yep,
yeah,
just like her daddy.
slightly mouthing off possibly and saying, hey, no, and then making life a little bit more difficult,
Yeah.
but you're still getting all of
Yeah,
this
I
stuff
still love
done
you.
and you're still, and that's how we reached out to you was via social media, and you still come across chipper. You're here right now. You're full of smiles. You're full of laughter. You're full of jokes. You're full of enthusiasm, and you're maintaining all of that despite the long hours, despite any potential stress that could come with it. How do you do that?
Well, I'm doing something I really enjoy, and it was extremely important to me to keep my daughter out of daycare while she was young. It's just a personal preference. Nothing wrong with daycare. I just really wanted to raise her myself, and I threw a fit to my husband that I was not putting her in care of someone else as a baby. So the fact that I've been able to kind of add to our family income and take care of my child and grow in a business that I love, it's enjoyable. So.
Very nice.
So the 12-hour days that you do work and you enjoy doing, the things you do at work, does it feel like 12-hour?
The days go by quick. That's why every time when it's like Thursday, Friday, I'm like, where did the week go? So no, it doesn't really feel like long days. I mean, I keep like my Netflix on, and I listen to a lot of podcasts. So
What's some of the podcasts you listen to?
Morbid, it's my favorite true crime podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to True Crime Podcast.
What is that about?
just a bunch of serial killers and those types of things. I know my husband thinks I'm crazy.
My
That's
wife
your
likes
husband.
True Crime too.
I think I'd get along with your wife pretty well. She seems like a cool girl.
She is a cool girl.
She is a very nice.
You'll meet
nice
her at
girl.
yoga.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, you do yoga?
I'm about to. Whenever y'all start.
Oh, shout out to yoga.
Shout out to yoga.
If you guys want to know more information about yoga, Taylor's actually doing yoga.
Check out the OC Wellness on the OC Health and Wellness on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube,
And
theocwellness.com.
and
Call me.
nope. But consistency. Find what you do, find what you love to do, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Well, it sounds like passion's a big part of
Yeah.
that too. And I know that's something that something else that was mentioned on several of our shows. And you notice that, and whenever you listen to other inspirational speakers talk, a lot of people talk about consistency and passion, and that's written all over you. It really is. That you are enjoying every part of your life right now, and that's awesome to be able to say to see all that you've accomplished and to have all that you have going on. As a toddler, and moms, dads, toddlers are not easy to manage for a lot of people. They can be a handful, especially piling on top of 12-hour work days. That can be a lot, but finding something that you enjoy doing, finding something that you're passionate about, and that obviously fills your heart is how important.
It's the most important. So, yeah, I mean, I love doing this, and I just love getting to hang out with my child every day. So,
what's one of the favorite things that you get back from your customers?
actually, I get a lot of fun stories. A lot of times people order things for like presents. I actually had someone ordered a sign today. I sent it out to her, and she said this was the sign that she was using to tell her husband that she's finally taken his last name. She kind of kept her last name when they got married. So as a Valentine's Day present, she was like, I'm taking my husband's last name. It's so fun that I get to be kind of a part of that process, and now they're going to have that hanging in their home.
Wow. I didn't know you can do that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. That's
So
awesome.
it was a sweet gift for them. So it's fun getting to see where they end up. And especially, I do a lot of wedding signs too, and I absolutely love getting to see the signs at weddings. And I've actually started a rental collection as well. I had my first rental wedding in a couple of weeks. So I'm excited
Very
to kind of get into the
cool.
wedding industry a little more.
I think that's a big industry to get into.
Yeah. Weddings
Wow.
are fun.
Yeah. So you're about to blow up big time.
You
Well, I
are.
hope so.
Yeah, so anybody that's getting married, check her out, Conroe Creations.
venues,
She can
yeah.
do so much. Check her website out too as well. I can't get on it. I probably spelled it wrong, but could you spell it out for me? So,
It's www.conroecreations.com.
maybe that's why.
ConroeCreations.
.com.
Period.
I did the
COM.
S right away.
Yep, that's it.
It was the S. There you go, guys. Go
It's
check
a
her
ni- it's a
website
nice
out.
site.
Weddings. This is
That
beautiful.
was my first website to build.
Anybody
so that was a
listening
process.
that's looking at venues, that's looking that owns a venue, check her out.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Bam.
Guys, go check her out. For all those ladies getting married, go check her out. She can definitely help you out with designs, ideas, right?
Yeah. I've got the gold mirrored wedding rentals, and I also do wooden signs for purchase. So.
There you go.
Okay. What's-
Any advice for any upcoming ladies, gentlemen who want to do and get into the field that you're doing in?
Just go for it and be consistent with it and do video content. I know that was something I put off for the longest. I kind of hate my voice, and I hate it being on video for a long time, but it's something you definitely get used to. It becomes normal. But it's definitely a game changer. People like to see who they're purchasing from and learning about that person. So I think video content is super important
Very
to try
important.
to advertise on social media.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do not. Just the TikTok.
Just TikTok. TikTok is enough. So that is awesome. I guess we're going to go into a short break.
Let's go into a short break, and we're going to come back with the wheel, and we're going to see what everybody has to eat and who has to do what and what's going to go where and where this is going to go. Tune in again when we come back on the air.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Taylor Cobion with the OC Wellness in Conroe, Texas, and I'd like to start this off with a question. What's the most important part of your health? That's right, psychology. If your mind isn't in it, then you aren't in it, and that's the biggest part of my job, increasing your drive, energy, and personal happiness. While I'm looking for people experiencing chronic disease, pain, and fatigue, the first step to helping these people, aka you, is by assessing their and your mentality. The information and marketing out there can tend to lead you down a dark rabbit hole, but you've got to remember that your mind and body are what? An original. And you are the what? The captain. Together that's original captain, and that's what the OC stands for. Do you know anyone who visits the chiropractor but still doesn't experience lasting relief? If so, please send them my way. I'm Taylor Cobion, owner of the OC Wellness, reminding you to keep your health and wellness original. Hey, all right, it's time to come into the Wheel of Death. Journey, you excited?
Nervous.
You nervous?
I'm
I'm nervous too. I'm afraid too, but we can't let it show. So, Son, you nervous?
After eating the beetle last week?
I don't even
Yeah,
want to.
after eating the last beetle? Oh, I'm not even nervous.
Excluded from the question. All right, here we go. Who's Journey going to be partnering up with? Son or Taylor? Spin. Ah! No! Why? Feel set up. This 3 weeks in a row.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna get excited because it could flip, just like it did last week.
Oh, Journey, I hope you know your 80s music.
All right.
don't.
Are you ready, Journey?
I'm ready.
How young was Britney Spears when she first appeared on Broadway?
Well, I know wasn't she on Barney?
It's multiple choice.
Oh.
So the question is, how young was Britney Spears when she first appeared on Broadway? Age 8, age 10, or age 12?
Going with age 8.
You are incorrect.
Oh.
It was age 10.
Oh.
Thank you.
Journey, you're going first.
Hallelujah. Ooh, I finally won after a year.
Okay, so Son, walk Journey through this.
Okay, this is a delicacy. I guess in the Philippines they call it. Hey, don't kill me if I get it wrong. Balut, B-A-L-U-T. It is a duck egg. Okay, the yellow part is the yolk. You're gonna crack the top here. I don't even know, so you can see.
Son, when's the last time you did this?
I don't know.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
It's evenly yolked. So crack it, and then after just peel it. There's a baby in there for you. Surprise.
A baby?
Yep. And then you
man.
take
I feel like
one.
this is animal abuse.
Take one.
I just
you take
looked it
one.
up, dude. Oh, man.
Don't.
Hey,
Don't.
could you?
Don't.
Don't show it to him. Go ahead.
Don't.
But
Don't.
please make sure you actually show the camera.
Don't.
You
This
want
is
me
a-
to open this now?
Oh yeah, you two gotta open one each.
I'm
You
gonna
have a
wait.
paper
They're
towel?
warm. Oh, there's like a baby in here. I feel sad.
I don't think we can do it. I think
No.
we might get flagged for animal abuse.
No, it's a delicacy.
No. Are the babies going to stay alive if we don't open it?
If
No.
you swallow it, it might.
No. Everything's dead. It's warm
Oh.
because everything's been boiled.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Him.
Oh, you-
This was his idea.
You can do
I
this,
wanted
Journey.
To bring bugs.
It's still warm.
Hey,
Where'd you get these?
take a journey.
Oh
Asian
my
market.
God. I feel like this is a horrible idea. Wait, you have to open it too, right?
Yeah, I do. I'll do it with you. Same time.
Hey, cheers.
Dick, I don't want to hear it. It's quiet time.
I'm not gonna lie, son. I'm gonna have to say, don't do this.
Well, no, we can't. We cannot. I ate a beetle.
Yeah, but this is completely different.
different.
No.
It's so
See, the thing
different.
is, what's not normal here
crying,
is
son.
normal somewhere else, and what's
Well,
not.
that's fine.
So we can do
I'm
it.
just talking. This is like eating a beetle.
It's way different.
Dick, let them do it.
Because what are they gonna eat?
Just the yolk and
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like with the beetle, you could just take a little nibble. Like this is.
Okay, you guys choose what you eat. Eat the yolk or eat the baby.
Eat the baby.
Eat
oh
the
my
yolk.
God. Eat the baby.
Just open it up and let them see. Crack it
Crack
open first. Crack it open. Just slam like this.
It's
Poor little baby.
Is it boiled for sure?
Yeah.
For sure? I'm gonna shake.
Juices will come out, so be careful.
What do you mean? How much?
Juices
How
are
many
gonna come
juices
out.
are
Dude,
gonna?
y'all are gonna flip.
Oh,
Go ahead. More harder.
son.
Oh my God. Oh, there is juices.
Is the camera? Put it by the camera.
Oh, I'm crying.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, there are lots of juices.
What
Hold
do you
on a
got
second.
going
I gotta
on
pull my
there?
sleeves up.
Oh,
I got in your face.
no, I'm just crying.
Oh no. Okay, I'm fine with mine. You
Well,
gotta
I
open
know,
yours.
but you got
She
the
is so
bucket.
brave. You are not. You are
But she's
not
got the
being
bucket.
brave. with her.
See, I'm not trying to get this everywhere.
You got
She's-
this. It's okay.
It is on me. Oh, it's all over my pants. I'm supposed to go eat after this.
Son,
It's okay.
shoot. Oh!
What
Oh!
is this?
Oh!
It can't be that gross. I've got a biology degree, so
There
this
you
can't be the worst thing I've looked at.
Oh, you bio degree?
Oh, it's a baby.
Just eat the yellow yolk.
I'm not eating anything. It's a baby.
Don't look at it. Come on. You got it wrong. Just take a
It
bite.
really is a duck baby.
Just a little bite on a yolk.
No.
There you go.
What happened to Mama? Oh, it smells bad.
It does smell bad.
Oh.
Believe me, I could tell you this 100%.
Oh, this seems kinda
Vegemite is a lot worse. Don't talk your way out of it, please.
This seems so cruel.
For you,
Oh,
just
it's
take the
a
bite on
full
the yolk. That's it.
baby. I'm not eating it. You eat the baby.
No. I said the yolk, the yellow part.
I don't see a yellow part.
There
is
It
no
yellow
has-
part,
it
son.
has feet and a beak.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Son.
so sad.
You can do it.
No, you open yours.
Open yours while she is
There you go.
devouring her stuff.
So, folks who are wondering what balut is, it is a common. It's a common street food in China and other Southeast Asian countries.
Oh.
Basically, what it is, it's a fertilized egg.
Oh, that poor. No. the poor
Range
thing.
between 14 and 21 days after it's been fertilized, and then it's cooked.
Oh.
There you go.
So most eggs here are not fertilized eggs, but this is a fertilized egg.
A live baby.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to say.
Yeah,
no.
you wimped out. So you gotta do double next week.
I'll do double next week. I gotta say that's she just.
I think.
lifted
Well,
up its head.
if anything, this kind of brings up a new thing for the Wheel of Death guys, because San trumped y'all.
Yeah. Well,
Like
that's,
this is trumped. You got
all
trumped.
I'm thinking about is that poor little baby, man.
Quit talking about the
Smells
baby.
like broth.
Just-
Chicken broth.
If she does it, she.
Oh, I'm
She's
not
a
doing
G.
it. Oh, I'm gonna smell like this.
Okay. Just if you don't want to do it, then
No,
you got to do triple.
poor baby.
I'm not. Yeah, as long as I'm not eating a baby, man.
Little duck.
That's like she lifted up its little head and it had eyes.
No, it really does.
It does. It's got freaking
And a
eyes.
beak.
Okay, we're not doing this.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is a limit that YPC draws.
It's got
No
little
babies.
claws.
No
It's
baby,
got
I
little
guess.
claws. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, Journey. Thank you. You were awesome. Sorry you got squirted by a baby. And everybody, tune in next week, and I'm going to have to eat 3 times. So, but no babies.
No baby.
Good night.